Right, the sheet. I'm going to do something with it today, but just to tell you, I've changed the shape of it a little bit. You probably can't see the pencil line, so what I'll do is, originally, let me see if I can find. I think it was kind of quite like that, wasn't it? It was very straight where the sleeve met the body. So what I've done is I've curved that line in. I just preferred it like that. So that's marked out on there. And the sleeve now sticks straight out from that curved line. So let me see. So we've got like the shoulder and a curved line, and the sleeve goes out like that. That's what's happening on there. Can you see that? Okay. So, but that's all by the by for now, because I haven't decided what I'm doing on the sleeve yet, and this is something, like I said, I needed to talk to you about this. So if I get it back over, I haven't stitched that down yet, so I'm going to take that off just to keep it safe. So this is at the stage now where I need to look at it for a while and keep coming back to it and just glancing every so often. Because actually, just put that back for a minute. I need something here. And I feel like I need a heart, but how I'm going to do that yet, I don't know. And then I need to decide what I'm doing on the sleeve. Now, I don't know whether to make the heart separately and attach it. So that's why I'm taking my time. And although I was supposed to finish next week, if you've done my classes for a long time, you'll know I just keep going until I've done what I'm supposed to do, okay? Don't worry, I've got artist books, it's fine. And I've got the new one started, it's fine. The reason, because Artist Books is once every 10 days and this is once a week, and the new one will be once a week, I've got plenty of time, and that, you know, that's part of the reason I like it, that I'm not pressured to give you videos twice a week, like 3 hours of videos a week. So I've got time to think about it. So something needs to go there, and I need to decide what I'm doing with the sleeve. Now I'm also conscious of the fact that I wanted to bring into this some pleated fabric, because there was pleating in the image I originally showed you, wasn't there, in that Japanese magazine. Now the easy thing to do would be to pleat fabric and put it there on the edge of the sleeve, but I'm not doing that, that's too predictable. I'm not doing that. So the pleated fabric may well come in somewhere with the sleeve, or it could come in with the heart. There's something I've got in mind that I could do with the heart, but again I'm thinking about that. So I don't want to rush it, I want to take my time. But for today, what I thought I would do, I'm hoping these holes here are up, down, that I counted them out. It's that long since I did them, I can't remember. So, up, down, 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 up, down. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Yeah, they are, up, down. Because now I want to extend them down the front bit here. Okay. So, up, down. I've got a very faint line here. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Stop there. And then come back here, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. I don't know if that line's straight because it's a bit wobbly. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now I'm not going all the way down because I don't want this to be an actual precise cornered garment shape, so I'm going to leave it to there. And what I'm going to do is running stitch around there, and I've just got to say, I'm sorry, but I've got to look at this message because right, it's my daughter's birthday at the end of it. It's James's on the 9th, and Helen's on the 29th. And I didn't know what to buy her, so I messaged her husband because she wants to go and see Matilda in the West End, and I had to check what dates would be better. I can't book tickets for them for something if I don't know what they've got planned, so he's just messaged me with available dates, so That's what that's all about. So that's going to be running stitch, okay, all the way around there. Now this here, where did I put that pin? There. I'm not using my pricking tool because it's not big enough for my needle. It doesn't make a big enough hole for my needle. Over here, what I want to do is like a ladder stitch. So either side of that line, I'm doing a stitch, and I'm going to do that with you in a minute, a little bit of that. I've survived so far. I needn't have said anything about norovirus because I'm still here and I feel fine, so it must have all been in my head, and let's hope, touch wood, that I'm not speaking too soon. So I'll do this all the way down, and meanwhile that line, I'm just going to stitch mark it with the sharpest pencil. So I need to stitch mark it before I actually stitch it. Now sometimes, in the past, I've done this and the lead off the pencil has gone on the thread, which is very annoying. So you can buy a spray, fixative spray, that just seals the lead so it doesn't go on anything, but I haven't got any of that, so I'm just going to have to trust that it's going to be alright, because there's no like loose lead on there. So keep going. I won't do all these holes, but this is what I'm going to do all the way down. Okay, so then a sharp needle and cotton embroider and go across there and do like a ladder stitch all the way down there, and that will define where the sleeve comes in. And already you can see this is like just changed even by doing that. So if you can imagine the running stitch, when I get the running stitch in up there, how that's going to look as well. So I'll put a knot in this. So again, go from the back, always go from the back. And literally just go across to there. Now it's up to you. For some reason it's habit. I always go back across to the other side to do my next one. But you don't have to, you can go down to the next one. But I just kind of like doing it left to right. It's a funny little quirk, of which I have many. So if I do a few of these, you'll see how it's going to look. And the stitch mark is there underneath. It isn't in your face, but it's there. It's the hint, it's the suggestion of a seam, isn't it? Now if I was any kind of artist with pen and paper, or paint and pencil, you could put shading in here. But you know me, that's not going to happen. So can you see how that's going to build up and look absolutely lovely, and then when you get the running stitch in the top, oh, I like that. It doesn't take much, does it? It's the simplest little thing. And it can completely alter the appearance of something. Can you see that? What I might do is leave that like that, leave that thread attached, and do a little bit of the running stitch at the top, so you can see how it might evolve. and develop. You don't need to watch me do all this running stitch and stuff. I'm sure you've got better things to do, like needles to stick in your eyes and things. So again, I think it's been a really good day today. I'm really happy with what we've done today in class, considering I thought I might die halfway through. Right, so up, down, up, down. What's happened here? What, caught in it? Oh, it might get a bit tricky when I get close to this lace that's down here because I won't be able to see the hole, will I? So, down. I might, if I put my needle through the lace first. Yeah, I can see it there. Up. Just don't bunch the lace up. Be careful not to bunch the lace up. Down. All the nets, it's net, isn't it? Again, put the needle through the net first. There it is, there, I can see it there. Up. Down. Through the net again. Up. Down. Come on, up. Down. Up. Down. I'll leave it at that. I'll turn it around so you can see how it's looking. Take me away. Put my needle away. So hopefully you can, I mean that's lovely now. It's proper coming together even just by doing that simple, those two simple things. Can you see it? There, can you see that? What a difference. What a difference. And if you get that back on, now there's also a case for thinking here, down here, it might be nice when everything's on to do a bit of pin pricking on here from the back, just to add areas, maybe shading with pin pricking perhaps if I think something looks too bare, too stark. So that might come in at the end. So it's definitely a case of seeing the bigger picture, but hopefully you can see from when we started how that's evolved. If I was to leave it like that, I'd be happy as a partial work piece. You know, I love it. I love it, and it's not even finished yet, and I don't want to spoil it. I don't want to not love it when it's finished. So that's why I'm taking my time. But yeah, I really hope you like that, and I hope that from the very beginning you can appreciate how the process, seeing the bigger picture. I hope you can appreciate that with this. I mean, I think this is going to be lovely. Well, it's all going to be lovely. I really do love it. I love it. One happy lady sitting here in a cupboard in Lancashire. So I'll be back next Friday. Next week I've got a really busy week. Helen and Richard are coming on Thursday, then I'm taking them to my mother's on Thursday, so I'll be out all afternoon Thursday. Friday morning I'm taking her to Scotland to see her granddad, so I may well post late Thursday night instead of Friday, because Friday morning we'll be in Scotland. And then Saturday we're going out for a meal for James's birthday, and Sunday we're going to a concert in Manchester. I've got such a busy week next week, birthdays and things. But you'll get your class, you just might get it on Thursday night. I'll have to see. Might be easier for me to do it Thursday night than Friday morning, but I'll let you know obviously. Okay.